So it is 12:14 p.m., April 9th, 2024. I just got done mowing the lawn and figured we'd stream now. Because we're back for more of the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, FC for the PC. That's sweet. Alright, so we got some stuff to do here. There are 4 other bracers in the capital at present: Grant, Kurt, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars, shops, and inns. You're sure to find them. When you do, tell them that they need to convene here. Now, if we should hear from the Royal Guardsman or your reporter, things would go more smoothly. Any new jobs? Nope. So essentially, we want to head to the news building. But before we do that, there's a few other things we can do. One of them, which is extremely important. We can actually get the ultimate weapon for either Estelle or Joshua if you have all the copies of Red Carnelia. Which I believe we do. Also, there's a new issue of the newspaper we can snag. We can snag. Thanks to the curfew, we can no longer do night fishing. That's too bad. But more dire is our inability to travel, cutting us off from all of the most local of fishing holes. This is truly a dark time for our beloved guild. I hear they have quite a fishing hole down in Beaver City. Fun fact. I went to the platform to see if there were any flights to Ruin. But the soldiers there told me the airships are grounded. They're grounded from their NES. I was really looking forward to doing some ocean fishing. That's a shame. How long do they plan to keep us hostage like this? 200 days. A life without fishing is a life better spent dead. If you can even call it a life at all. I'm going to lose my mind. That's too bad. What's going to happen with the birthday celebration? I'm worried about Her Majesty's illness. The true lining these streets were planted to commemorate Princess Claudia's birth. The trees. I don't know why I said true. The beep. Time sure does fly, doesn't it? It sure does. I wonder how the Queen's doing. Without any news, I've been so worried about her. I can barely sleep at night anymore. It's a shame, really. Troy, I'm so hungry. Well, I just had a sandwich, so, you know. Now what? The tournament's done, so what's next? I wonder if the birthday celebration will proceed as planned. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to celebrating the birthday of that Kung Pao. With the tournament over, the streets feel a bit freer. But with the Queen's birthday celebration coming, that's not going to last very long. Though this year, I'm not really sure what to expect. That's a shame. I plan to run this booth up through the birthday celebration. But unless the Queen gets better, they're just going to up and cancel on us, right? Kind of like that baseball game. The airship platforms are completely closed off as of today. The martial arts competition is always the prelude to the Queen's birthday celebration. But with the Queen having fallen ill this year, what's going to happen? Will the celebration still be held? Probably not. Tires blown, it looks like. Oh. His card's out of commission again. What is this, like the 3rd time? Ridiculous, man. It's positively amazing how much money I've made off of the martial arts competition. We depend on the festivities this time of year to make ends meet. If we're in the red, we're dead. If we're in the black, we'll be back. Whoa! Good times. Tom from MySpace. It's important to listen to one's customers. I mean, they pay the bills, you know. I've always felt that if a customer needs help after hours, I mean really needs help, then I'll gladly stay late and do what I can. Gotta make sure Zacharias signs off on it, though. And if I do it too often, he'll tell me to take a hike. Uh-oh. Like that time a caller called into the 5:30 club and told Mitch to take a hike. It's pretty awesome. Of course the camera stopped. Why wouldn't it? It's just having a fit lately. Just the way it goes, man. Can't do nothing about it. Okay. Okay. Sir, are you okay? Sir? Okay, then. Guess I'll just unplug it and plug it back in. Since it seems to be having problems. Since it seems to be having problems. There you go. I don't know what the problem was, but I blame Bruce. Oh, show. The Bracer Guild would never harbor terrorists. Yes, they would. I mean, they wouldn't. Oh, what the hell am I talking about, man? With Her Majesty still sick, I just have no idea what will become of her birthday celebration. There's Karna! Hi, Karna. Hey, look who it is. We do have to find all 4 bracers, so we can do that while we're on our rounds. Ooh, you've got Old Man Zin with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. You see, there was this guy that sawed a farmer, and then chopped up a cowboy, and then he shot a wizard, and then he stabbed a supervillain while he was masturbating on a judge's stick of butter. Uh-oh. Sounds serious! Very serious. Explain the situation in the Queen's request to Karna. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I would never pull your leg. Because you'd probably knee me in the members, and I'd be laying on the floor for several minutes groaning. I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So, well, what did you want with me exactly? Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. Okay. Well, like that time Lancer read off a bunch of birthdays and ad-libbed a bunch of funny stuff into it. Don't you think it's a bit too quiet, considering the tournament just ended? Fun fact, I saw that part while I was going through the MXCC playlist. It was good times. Bum bum bum. Ba 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 bum. Now that the tournament's over, the birthday celebration should be moments away from starting. At least that's usually how it goes. I can't believe the Royal Guardsmen were behind the terrorist attack. I can't believe what they've been saying about our CAS 106 sports teams. But if Colonel Richard said it, it must be true. I guess he's right about everything, huh? You can just believe whatever he says. Even if he tells you that McDonald's has really good food. Those special ops sure have some big egos on them for being the new guys. Pisses me right off. Yeah, well. You know what they say, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. I'll tell you what. With the birthday celebration so close, hope there'll be some news from the castle. And I pray it's not that the festivities have been canceled and now Roy owns the castle. That would be terrible. Hey, it's Grant. Well, well, if it isn't the big bad champions. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Did we ever? Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh? Something on your mind. Explain the situation and the Queen's request to Grant. Holy crap! You're not pulling my leg, are you? What is with all this pulling of legs? We are not. Every word is true. One time when Billy said he was so pissed off that he fell out of a window. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zen the Immovable is moved by this, that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant. We'll all be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So if you please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. And Mustard. Mustard stains on the t-shirt. How you doing? The tournament's over, but the city's still crawling with soldiers. Were the Royal Guardsmen really the ones responsible for the attack? No. They were not. It's an inside job and such. You know what I'm talking about, man. But you know, the Queen's illness really has me worried. I'm worried about the terrorists too, of course, but I'm more interested in hearing news of Her Majesty's recovered. Oh, she's fine. It's all just a facade. Her Majesty the Queen is the center of our kingdom and the pride of our people. I want to see her well again. One time when Mitch finished an almanac bit, when Mitch said, "Hey, I'm hungry," when Mitch played a McDonald's commercial. I bet he wasn't hungry after that. The birthday celebration is only a few days away. There's been no word from the castle. I wonder how the Royal Guard's investigation is coming along. Undisclosed location style. The birthday celebration isn't quite the same with Duke Dunan instead of the Queen. I hope she gets better by the time it officially starts. Juno Naval Fortress is about to get a whole lot funnier. Ugh, I drank way too much yesterday. I don't even remember who I was drinking with. And where'd I get this tattoo on my arm? Ugh, my head. That's too bad. Boys are so full of energy. Made of a deep energy. Seeing Carla's daughter makes me really want one of my own. Cool. I want to go to Lucia's house. I come from a village by the sea where there are lots and lots of pretty white flowers. And my best friend Polly and all my friends live there. Polly want a cracker, even. Also a song by Nirvana. Well, whatever happened to those Royal Guardsmen people? Have you heard anything? I have not. Hooray! Now that the martial arts competition is over, the birthday festivities can begin! It's going to be super fun! Is it now? Museum. Hopefully while we're outside of the museum, the camera doesn't start spinning. Now that the competition's wrapped up, the streets should get a bit quieter. What do you think will happen with the Queen's birthday celebration? It's going to be cancelled for sure, don't you think? I mean, they wouldn't celebrate it if the Queen's still sick. They couldn't. Could they? Oh, they could. Sounds like something they would do. I got a letter from the museum director in Bose. Apparently he's stuck there thanks to the airships being grounded, and he's been spending a lot of time listening to something called the 530 Club. Liberal's history is quite long, and more than a little sordid. A lot of Dixie cups have been crumpled up and thrown in the trash in this country. Its roots go back more than 1,000 years, as I understand it. Wait, Liberal's only been Liberal as long as the royal family's been around? So are you telling me that the royal family is that old? Apparently so. They are, and I for one would love to tour the inside of that castle. See what ghosts I could dig up. You two got to see the inside of it yesterday, did you not? Tell me, what was it like? Well, it felt pretty old and historic, I guess. There was definitely a lot to see in there. But we weren't really given much of a chance to see it. I'm afraid there's nothing we can really tell you that you wouldn't already know. I see. That's too bad. I suppose we'll have to wait until the castle is reopened to the public. That's probably gonna be a while. Professor style. Also joke of the day style. Bum 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 bum. How you doing? The Royal Army's gone about shutting down all the orbital ship platforms. Sounds like trouble's a-brewing to me. Always is. Our deepest apologies for any inconvenience. The Royal Army's put a hold on all passenger and shipping flights today as an anti-terrorist countermeasure. We'd be happy to offer you a full refund on your tickets if you'd like. Like that time Mitch accused Bruce of being a terrorist. The Royal Army's closed the landing platforms again. Give me a break already. Tickets and reservations have been getting cancelled left and right. Shouldn't be any surprise though, you know. The airships are all grounded after all. It's Tiffy time! Anger Rising. That's a good song by Jerry Cantrell. They're never gonna catch those damn terrorists, I swear. Their collective IQ is like 12. Woo! Swaggering around like that makes me sick. Fun fact, Lancer does not know what his IQ is. It's probably pretty high, but I don't know for sure. I've been run out of my workplace. Damned military type shut it down on me. One time when Bruce played patriotic music. The airships are all grounded, too. What the hell is going on? Like that time Bruce berated Mitch for playing superhero music. The Grand Cell landing port is closed for the time being. For the good of the people. Okay. You realize I can just walk by you. So you're guarding that for no reason, sir. People can just walk on right by. Like it doesn't even matter. We can't go down there! Sorry, but we can't just take on your word that you're bracers. I hope you understand. Go. Move along now. No civilians! No touching! No civilian should have any business here. I'll have to bring you in for questioning if you insist on loitering in this area. Sir, you can't go in there! It's okay! I'm the limo driver! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, alright. What do we got going on around here? I've been instructed to keep Olivier from leaving the embassy premises. I would probably refrain from acting on his behalf, too. At least for the time being. Okay. Olivier style, even. After the tournament, this place gets pretty quiet. Sure it does. We're patrolling endlessly and keeping all of the access gates shut. Finding those terrorists is just a matter of time. Is that right? The castle is still closed to visitors, says Marsha Brady. I feel bad for the people who came all the way to see it. Well, the martial arts competition went off without a hitch, but I'm still a bit worried about the birthday celebration. You can't even go back into the Grand Arena. I don't even remember if you can go in there in the second game or not. I don't recall. What'll I be doing for the Queen's birthday celebration, you ask? Sadly, I can't say. The ambassador can't decide on his schedule, and until he does, I've got to keep mine open as well. The sigh. One time when Bruce played courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Keith Toby style. Top of the morning, young chum. It looks like that soldier's chasing that dude down. Lancer has not. Seen pictures of it on Discord. Anton! Somebody like Ricky would never be able to understand the passion that wells deep within me. Somebody save me! Right now, Anton's not talking to me. But we all go through patches like this sometimes, you know? Uh-huh. So in here, we can get the new issue of the newspaper. I think it's the last issue, too. I could be wrong, but... All the shopkeepers seem to be in an uproar over something just now. What the heck happened? The army's completely shut down the airship platforms. What are they thinking? How are we supposed to get any new stock at this rate? A bunch of smegheads, if you ask me. Smegheads? That's a new one. Never heard that before. Smeghead? Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself a real question. Are you a smeghead? Okay. Is it my imagination, or are those fewer things on the shelves than usual? Look the same to me. You heard it here first. Queen Alicia loves tea. Like, adores it. Well, so does the Lancer. Sometimes some of her royal aides come to buy our teas. I take some small measure of pride in selling the same teas the Queen loves oh so much. Cool. I guess our tea lessons are over with. My sister's scared of roaches. So that means she has to suck at selling tea, right? Right? Only the cold ones. I do prefer cold tea to hot tea, though. Analysts! Well, if it isn't Zen and the new recruits. Back from the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Analyst, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Oh, you have my undivided attention. I love analysts. Of course, she has a bigger role in the second game. One time when Toby Keith did a song about being surrounded by 50 filler hobbits. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? It took us outside. Huh. Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. This isn't the joke of the day. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see... Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to meet up at the guild house, right? Right. Elnin will fill you in on all the details. Okay, then. I'll go and see what's up. Yeah, you will. Now we just gotta find Kurt. Wherever that jerk stain may be. Hey, want a copy of the Liberal News Martial Arts Competition Special Edition? I sure do. Good for spectators and participants alike. So I think it's the final newspaper of this game. I could be wrong, but... SC-1202, victors decided in martial arts competition. The fight is over. Crown goes to an unlikely team. We got a lot of money, by the way. We got a lot of money. What am I doing? Issue 9. Featured story. Victors decided. Crown goes to an unlikely team. Award ceremony. We're in the newspaper. How cool are we? When the last of the special ops units slowly sank to their knees, the referee raised his hand, and the entire arena erupted in fanfare. The competition, which got off to a rocky start after the change from single to team matches, had yet another unforeseeable surprise awaiting eager fans in the form of a team of unlikely victors, led by Zen Vathek of the Calvert Republic. Was there anyone out there who could have anticipated such a feat? A martial artist, 2 bracers, and a musician. An unheard-of combination, to say the least. Yet this is the group that advanced to the finals and took the crown by defeating the elite of the Special Operations Unit. It just goes to show it's not over till it's over. It's true. The winning team's members continued to work effectively by leveraging their individual talents in complementary harmony with one another, playing off of each other's strengths. The competition itself was an event replete with powerful heated battles and unique team dynamics, and a lot of dirty jokes and explosions, which ended explosively to thunderous ovation. The Liberal News wishes to honor the valiant efforts of all those who participated in this year's proceedings. After Septian Church's induction ceremony, young guy sobs in car on way back home. What's the problem? The Archbishop said he wanted me to be brought into a Septian home, but I want to stay with you guys. Stephen Hasty style. Winning team invited to the royal banquet. In a ceremony held at the conclusion of the competition, the winning team was awarded a cash prize of 100,000 mira and an invitation to the royal banquet. This formal dinner will be hosted by Duke Dunan von Oslice, The mayors of each city and other various persons of influence are also scheduled to attend. Society. The Queen shows signs of recovery. The Liberal News has been informed that Her Majesty the Queen, who has been recuperating, is expected to return to her office to her official duties soon. The anniversary celebration, which was in danger of being postponed, will now assuredly be conducted on schedule. In recent days, with unsettling news becoming the norm, it is certainly wonderful to receive such joyous tidings. Society. Intelligence Division steps up defense. The search for the officers of the ex-Royal Guard accused of acting as ringleaders in a series of terrorist-related incidents has proven to be an onerous one, and after making little headway, the Intelligence Division decided to station members of their unit within the Royal City, in a move to step up defensive measures. All security positions covering Grancel Castle are also expected to be relegated to the same unit. Society. Ancient Dragon sighted? Reports have made their way to our news desk regarding the sighting of an enormous silhouette, making its way across the sky above Ravenu Village, located in the northern part of the Beauce region. Public speculation revolves around whether or not the object in question is, in fact, the ancient dragon which has been living in the world since before the Great Collapse. According to statements by a number of researchers, the Beauce region was the last place the ancient dragon had been sighted, giving further credence to the claim that the great creature may still presently be living among us. Research concerning the ancient dragon has also begun to take a leap in the public spotlight as of late. These purported sightings have, of course, only fueled researchers' excitement. There you go. Good times. But where am I going? I don't even know. I don't know where I'm going! I need an adult! With the tournament over, it'll soon be time for the Queen's birthday celebration, but nobody knows anything about Her Majesty's illness, or what's happening around here in general. I guess it makes sense that Duke Dunan would be acting in place of the Queen, given the circumstances, but still, why don't we know more? Oh. Yesterday there were a lot of soldiers patrolling the landing port. What happened there? Unknown. Armand's been talking to himself all day today. I know he's got something on his mind, but he just won't tell me what it is. He can be such a meanie. Time to bust out the pouty face. The ultimate weapon. I looked all over town, and the best place to pop the question is right in front of the gates, I think. Could be. I heard Stephen Hasty wants to pop the question. So, did you enjoy your look around the castle? Says Private Dan. Dan the man. So how was the banquet? I only got to see the food during my rounds inside. I didn't get to eat any of it, sadly. That sucks. This is so bad! Alright. If you see anything unusual or unlawful, please be sure to let us know. I mean, your face is pretty unlawful, sir. Everywhere you go, you see those special ops soldiers. And yet they haven't found even one Royal Guardsman yet. They suck at their job. I'll tell you what. The birthday celebration's almost upon us. I'm hoping to catch those terrorists before it ends, so we can go out on a happy note this year, you know? That'd be nice. Wouldn't it, though? Kurt, the Bracer, has returned. We're looking for him. But he looked a bit on the pallid side. Hope he's alright. He probably just got sand in his vagina again. That's probably what happened. Curtis style. There he is, the little punk. I wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing. The fog is back! How you doing? Oh, hi, Kurt. It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Oh, Zin's with you, too. Didn't you know that we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. Joshua explained all the circumstances that had led to the request from the Queen. You're serious? Of course we are. That's why we really need your help. No, that's not it. I admit, I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the black orbment that the Colonel has, it's real? It's damn real. Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Oh my god, I think he's having a stroke. Whoa! What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Shade. Lift! Ah! Think you just hit him with a Bible. What was that? You didn't even touch him. And he acted like he got electrocuted. It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How you feeling? Ah, wow. Actually a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. So, what do you remember? Didn't I say so before? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Yes. Someone had asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits. And then I took something suspicious from them. It was the Black Orb Man. Dun-dun! So the person who gave you the assignment... Yes, it was your father, Cassius. Of course it was. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him. But that's really as far back as I can remember. I heard he sent it to him in a Dixie cup. So, the K on that package was you? Yes. K for Kurt! I think I also remember there being a note that said, to have Professor Russell analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? Yes. After I left the port, someone called out to me. And then... It's no good. It's all still one big blur. You're probably best off not pressing your luck. It's likely to just cause strain that you can't handle yet. Yes. Alright. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe those special ops guys? Maybe some crew members from the 530 Club? It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate, after all. It's as if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. They're freaking drug pushers. Maybe they've made something to cause memory loss. Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus there's the Sky Bandit's boss, and Mayor Delmore to consider. We have to be really careful. I'm sorry. I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me. But... Are you sure you'll be okay? Sure. My memory may be like a sieve, but physically I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please, allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy. For now, let's meet back at the guild. Alright, you have my thanks. Then we got some stuff to do before that. Oh, that was interesting. Anybody else in here? Finally, a moment of peace in my home sweet home. Moment of peace. At this rate, what will become of this birthday celebration? It's such a monumental event every year. To cancel it would be the shamest of shames. Public shaming. I swear, that man is far more concerned with what's to become of the birthday celebration than any grown man should be. That sucks. Poor guy. His wife and daughter are always on him about everything. Look, you're in the way. Please just move along already. The terrorist could be anywhere. Anyone. I've got to keep a close eye on the crowd. Yeah, well... Guess what, buddy? I'm not a terrorist, sir. Hate to break it to you. I'd give up fishing altogether if you just come home. His wife is still missing. Where could she be? How you doing? The girl who lives here hasn't come home yet. The girl's still missing? I just heard about it from base. I sure hope she's found soon. Damn, that sucks. Madam put in a request with the Royal Army to find little Rianne. But there's been no word. It sucks. My granddaughter Rianne has not come home since yesterday. And I've received no contact from my husband either, as usual. Oh, what to do, what to do. Both as a wife and as a grandmother, I must remain ever vigilant. Familial relations are not to be taken lightly. They're certainly not. Alright. Early this morning, I crossed paths with one of the nuns from the cathedral. Where could she have been going at that time of day? There are rumors that the terrorists who claim to be bracers just up and ran. They got through the Zeiss inspection, then disappeared, who knows where. So we'll keep from going to the church just yet, because we're going to need to be going there soon anyway. I hope I got to see Princess Claudia at least once during the birthday celebration. She's so cute in that girl next door way. I wish I had a daughter like her. A daughter like her. Now that the competition's done, the birthday celebration should be starting up soon. A lot of people came to the capital for the birthday celebration, completely unaware that Her Majesty had fallen ill. It'd be a disaster if they should just up and cancel the festival now. It would be a tragedy, would it not? Bum, 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 bum. My wife always has to leave early each morning, so I'm in charge of making breakfast. Lunch is by our own means, and whoever gets home earliest is the one to make dinner. Like a plan? Well, I guess I better get over to the store. Not 2 seconds after he left, he runs back in raving about us buying a house. It's hard enough for us to pay rent on this dump each month. So how are we supposed to afford a mortgage? I finally told him, stop screwing around and find yourself a job, and then we'll talk. For better or for worse, for richer or poorer, till death do us part. Oh boy. How you gonna buy a house with no job, sir? They just sold a house around here recently. Oh yeah, the house down the street. I wish I were living there. This place is too small. I got places even smaller. If I worked hard enough, I could take out a loan and buy a place of my own. You kind of have to get a job first. House for sale. Alright, so very important, you want to come on in here. The Royal Guard may seem a bit antiquated by modern standards, but to see them sticking to their rules of discipline was simply breathtaking. Are they even having the birthday celebration this year? I heard the Queen's gotten sick, so maybe the party's gonna get cancelled. I have nothing to do until the birthday celebration. So you want to talk to this jerk? Those special ops guys were grumbling about some search mission. I caught bits and pieces of it. Royal Guard, citizen, uncooperative, and, some, shall we say, more colorful metaphors. Whoa! What do they expect? The Royal Guard is very well respected. Gotta go to the shop? Maybe we don't have them all yet. But basically you're supposed to trade in all of the Carnelia books for an ultimate weapon for either Joshua or Estelle. But that doesn't seem to be triggering. Maybe we gotta advance the plot first. I don't recall. Or maybe we need to find one more book. I don't recall.